Hey Scrappers, it's Vanessa here, and today is a layout for Traci Reed Designs, and it is Scraplift Saturday, and we are Scraplifting design team member, I think it's Ophi, I think, if I'm saying that right, and you'll have seen her layout at the beginning of the video, and it's up also in the corner, and that's the layout that I chose to Scraplift. What I really liked about it was the mixed media background, and then how all the embellishing was kind of centered around the photo itself. So that's what I'm going to try to keep to for my layout today. And I did create on a white cardstock this background. It's using the digital collection, and then which is the white with some snowflake, or the blue with some snowflakes. And then once I had that printed, I am just taking this stamp, which is, I think it says like Christmas joy, and it's really a distress sort of Christmas background stamp. I went ahead and took some tumbled glass distress oxide, stamped that down, and then I have a super old Mr. Huey's. I think the color was powder blue, but it worked perfectly for the color blue for this collection. And so I'm going to add those splatters to the background, and that's going to complete the sort of mixed media for my background. So I do let that dry off camera, and then we're going to come back and embellish this layout. So the collection that I'm going to use with my photo that I'm showing you here is the festive collection. So I'm pretty sure this is last year's Christmas collection. Yes, this is last year's Christmas. And so those were the papers that I showed you, and I did go ahead and off camera just backed them with my photo. So I have 3 layers for my background, and then I had these I had this one scrap that had all the patterns, sort of all the little icon patterns. That was a scrap from this collection. And then the other card in the background that I'm layering up, that was from, I want to say, the Traveler's Notebook. One of the papers from that. And so I have those now in place, and they're kind of acting as that sort of film strip that is on the Scraplift that I'm working with. So I'm going to have that in my background, and then all that's left to do is to take all of these beautiful embellishments and to go ahead and decorate my background. So that's what we're going to do here. We're just going to layer up all these bits and pieces. Now, like I said, I am using the festive collection, so everything is going to be from that collection. And when I went and printed items to use from this collection, I printed it on several different types of papers. So I have some sticker paper, I have some pearlescent cardstock, and I also have some glitter paper. So I have 3 different paper textures on this page, which really gives a lot of fun interest to the page. So I don't know if it really comes off on camera very well, but in person you can really see the pearlized and the glitter embellishments or ephemera pieces. They really they print beautifully, and this collection with these colors is just gorgeous. And so I really do love all the different sort of textural elements that different layers of paper create on this page. And I did, for all the florals, I did bend them all up, so they also are giving lots of dimension on the page. So I do pop up some of these things off camera. I'm just going to build the clusters and then go ahead and glue this all down off camera. But I did want you to see that I am building up everything around the photo just like in the sketch. And my title is really Christmas Day is really what I was thinking of, but you could also say 25, or because it's the 25th, obviously this is Christmas Day. That's what this photo is from. So that's the title that I'm going with. You could go with any of these being titles, but I really do love how this turned out. To finish off the page, I'm just going to really simply just add one of these red glitter hearts to each of my embellishment clusters. And then I have a sequin mix from Spiegel Mom Scraps. This was called Festive, and it was actually created to go with this collection. And so I am going to go ahead and use the sequins to fill in the centers of my florals, and then I am going to just add a couple of sequins in amongst my clusters. Again, it just gives a different texture, a little bit more dimension, and the perfect amount of sparkle to the centers of the florals and to the layout in general. Those hearts also have some glitter in the enamel, so those are kind of fun as well to kind of have just peeking in amongst my 3 clusters. So I really do love how this is coming together. Don't forget to check out Traci's blog. There'll be lots of other layouts using one of Ophi's layouts as inspiration, so be sure to go over and check and see what everyone else chose to use to Scraplift and get lots of inspiration. Obviously, I am going with Christmas because we are at that time of year, and you know, lots of Christmas layouts, lots of Christmas documenting is happening or will soon start happening, so I couldn't resist pulling out a Christmas collection because it is my favorite thing to scrapbook. So this was, I have to say, also one of my absolute favorite Christmas collections. I can't wait to see what Traci creates this Christmas. Very excited. I do believe by the time this goes out, there should be sneak peeks up for that new collection. So very exciting. Be sure to go and check out all the other layouts. Go check out our design team member and all of her beautiful creations. She is super talented. And so going to add a couple extra sequins, like I said, and that is going to do it for this page. Still photos will be coming up in just a moment. And with that, guys, I will catch you on the next one. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.